everyone. How are you guys?
Welcome back to Black Connect, guys. How are you doing? Yeah, it's your co-host Jennifer.
And your co-host Mel.
How you guys all doing?
Yeah. What's up?
Guys, take a good look. Because this is the one and only time you'll ever see me with my natural hair out.
I feel like you said this before.
No, I've never said that before. What are you talking about? I don't think I have. I've never had my natural out here. Hair out here.
Hey.
Sorry. I don't think so.
No,
I haven't. I always like throw a wig on top. But I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's have it out.
Let it out.
I didn't do my edges or anything, but this is the best I can give you guys.
Yeah. Buns out.
Mm-hmm. It's not a piece.
No.
But anyways, hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everybody's safe and secure.
Yeah.
We got Storm Owen.
Yeah.
On its way on Friday.
Apparently it's not Owen though. How'd you spell it?
Is it not Ewan or something? Is it? Yeah. It's like E for the O-W-Y-N.
Yeah, apparently it's like Ewan.
Ewan, that was it. Makes sense. I was wondering why. We had a Storm Owen before, didn't we?
I think so.
Who comes up with the names? Somebody needs to tell me.
Why do they need to be named?
Like, I just don't get it. Like, who actually comes up with those names? Can we just say we have another storm coming? That's it. Storm number 7 or something like that.
Yeah, count them.
Count it. But anyways, apparently this is supposed to be a really bad one that we've had in the last few years or something they were saying.
Yeah. And
it's a red warning across the board, which is crazy because we normally don't get the red warning when you're in Dublin. We always get like, I think the highest we've ever gone for a storm orange anyway was orange. Yeah. But right across the border, so that's kind of scary. Yeah. I wonder how it's going to be. They're saying like, people should probably like stay at home. Like, what?
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Everybody stay at home. Literally.
What about you? You're in the office. Are they saying for you to stay at home?
I'm probably just gonna stay at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have a laptop, so.
Oh, they gave you a laptop.
Yeah, and phone.
And phone as well.
Yeah.
What phone is it?
iPhone 12.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's better than mine.
Better than my own personal phone. That's good. That's why you know it's good top job.
Yeah.
Guys, I just wanted to slag Melanie for a little bit.
Why?
I'm sorry, but I have to. Can you imagine?
On my iPhone?
No, not your iPhone. Guys, I don't know. This girl went through uni, through everything. She doesn't have a laptop. Oh. I was like, I'm not even lying. I'm like,
yeah. Guys, actually, the first. No, in uni I had a laptop, but it was just bad.
You had a laptop? Yeah,
but it's like the RAM is so bad. Like, there's just no point of having the laptop.
Where is it now?
It's shoved in the back of my wardrobe.
So this whole time you had a laptop that was just
that there. If you turn it on, it won't even load.
Damn.
Like it's unbelievably ridiculously slow. There's no point of the laptop. So it was just there. It did me for uni.
Yeah.
It was so slow. It was so bad. So it was just dumped there. But everything, guys, you can actually do everything on your phone. Okay? Before Jennifer starts slagging me. You can do everything on your phone.
You cannot.
Yeah. Okay, name something that you think you can.
Can I code on my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have this. You can get the software on your phone to code.
You can do VR code. Yeah.
VR.
Yeah.
Lost.
You can go on that website, that W3 school website, whatever it's called. Just copy paste, switch a few things that you need.
If they didn't know that.
Yeah, just do it on your phone.
That's insane. Oh gosh.
Name something else.
I mean, so wait, were you typing essays on your phone?
Well, not for like things for uni. No.
Okay.
Other things.
Okay,
yeah.
like a lot things like assignments. You couldn't do that on your phone. Like, what? Did you do your dissertation on your phone?
No. I had a laptop at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the laptop was okay at the time. Just in between that or after that, it just dead.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But well, that's good.
Other than that, yeah, you can do everything on your phone, guys.
That's you can't. At some point, you need to hop on the laptop. It's not the same. The interface is not the same. Like certain things are actually designed differently for the phone and the laptop and everything. You're not gonna get the full experience on your phone, you know.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Listen. You can do everything you want.
Yeah.
Everything. You can do on your phone.
Okay. I believe you. Anyways, it's funny. I was in work on the other day. It was like Monday or something like that, and so sometimes you kind of just hear the chit chat in the back and everything, and I just something that stood out to me that I hear like quite a lot. It's like the people the men in my workplace, they'd be like referring to their partners like the wife, the missus, my bird. Anyways, and I was always like, I don't like that.
I don't like it. That's just
What do you think? Like
that's honestly just how they are. Like, if you think that's bad, have you ever heard someone just say, "Oh, she
what?"
That's the thing, though. Like people, it's and it's not even from men. I heard it. It's actually women that I've heard just say, "Oh yeah, me and him were going out for dinner." They'll refer to him as him or he. That's it. No husband, no boyfriend, nothing. Oh yeah, me and him are going to the cinema. Like, and I heard that from women, not even a man. Like, from guys in work previously, I heard like they'll say them by their name. Actually, and here, yeah, they'll say it by their name. Like they'll say their wives by their name.
Yeah,
like they'll fully say like as if we know them.
Yeah. I've seen like two of my coworkers, they normally they refer to their husbands by their name, and then like obviously I already know who they are.
Yeah.
Or another one, she always says my partner.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, and that's fine. But it's just like that whole like the wife.
Yeah.
So just objectifying her in a way, I think.
Do you think so?
I just never liked hearing it. It was kind of like.
Do you think it sounds like saying it by name?
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like there's much love there when you're saying the wife, like, just the cup.
What about my wife?
Yeah, my wife is you taking, not ownership, but like, it's more of like you claiming her as your wife, yes. Yeah. So my wife and I went so place, but it's like hearing the wife and I was wherever, it just seems so like it's more of like such an old man's talk,
Yeah.
Like it just, and most of them old men never even liked their wives or whatever. They just stay with them because they were like either Catholic and all that, didn't believe in divorce, but there was actually no love there.
Yeah.
So it's weird for me to hear like people who are like millennials referring to their partners as the wife or as the missus, like come on.
I understand that point of view because it is weird. It's like what, man? And like even like the example I told you about them just saying he, me, and him. I'm like, what? Wait, did I miss a whole gap of a sentence there? Like, but even I think it as well. It's kind of like when there's kind of there's some things that I'd say. Maybe it's like a cultural thing where it's like sometimes even like naturally some guys, depending on where they're from, they'll naturally speak about like their woman in a certain way.
What do you mean?
So Like, black guys wouldn't usually just say that.
Oh, say the wife.
Yeah. They wouldn't say the wife.
Come on, this is not PG-13. Yes, it's mainly like a lot of like Irish white guys I hear saying this.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it came from, but I always hear it. It's just from them that I always say the missus, the wife.
Yeah.
It's just like, or I wouldn't even say just Irish people as well. Like, just white men will say it as well. I'm just like, what is that? What is that? You know?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. But then there's a lot of them that really don't like hearing that as well. They're like, what are you saying? Like, then they'll correct them as well. So yeah, it is weird. It's kind of like, what? You know?
Wait, yeah, exactly. I don't like hearing it.
Yeah,
I just think it's not a nice way to talk about the woman that you supposedly love, the woman that you have children with.
Yeah,
like, it's just it's tacky.
Yeah,
it speaks to you and your character, and it's just like, it's not nice hearing about it.
Yeah, and
then it's just I don't know. I don't like it. I personally would prefer to hear my wife, because I know there's some men that love saying my wife, my wife, my wife. They love throwing around the word wife because they're proud of their wife and they're proud to be married to their wives.
Yeah.
So just adding that their part just seems very objective. Yeah. You know, it's just like I said, like, you're not gonna say how you make something like an object really is by saying their cup, their chair. You don't really refer to humans as their.
Yeah.
You know,
even like I'll say now,
or the, whatever way you want to say it.
Yeah, like I think I'm used to that, but the men I'm surrounded by now don't go on like that. Like, they will say my wife, or they will actually just say their name as if like we know them personally, which is really nice. Like, it's kind of like, I prefer
hearing that as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, like my, Jennifer, like, you should know her. She's my like, person.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Jennifer and I went. Yeah. So and so place, like, and I'm like, automatically, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
He's basically, how do I explain it? Basically giving life to this person that we never really see.
Yeah.
Or never probably would see.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's just nice to see that,
Yeah, it is. It's refreshing.
Yeah. Then just their partner, the wife. Okay, get out of here.
Gosh.
Yeah, that was just something I was just thinking about earlier in work, and I was just like, obviously, I would never say it to anyone out loud, because, like, that's not my business. That's between you and the wife. But if I was referred to as the wife, I'll be very upset, in my personal opinion. But yeah, and then it just kind of made me think about that TikTok video that I saw. It was these two black men, they're American, that they're on this podcast as per usual, and one of them asked the other, there was actually 3 of them in the room, one of them asked the other, oh, do you love your wife? And he was like, no. Just like, as if that's normal, or as if, like, why you ask me such a stupid question? Of course I don't love my wife. And he goes on to say, like, 8 years, I don't know anything about her. 8 years married to, why did you propose? Because...
Are they going through something as well, like, at home? Are they going through something?
I don't know.
Because to say, 8 years and I don't know her, like, that, like, if he was to say, like, oh, maybe... Because I've heard people say, like, oh, I've been with them for ages, like, oh... It's just, they're just there, sort of thing. I've heard that before, which is like, it's not like justified. I'm just saying, I've heard that before. But for him to say, oh, it's been 8 years and I don't know her, like, that's weird. That to me is weird. That to me is like, it feels like something happened between them, and he, like, just feels like she lied about something, or been lying about something, and to say, like, oh, I don't know her. Like, it's been all this time, like, it's been 8 years, I don't know her. Like, what do you mean you don't know her? What does that mean, like?
I just kind of put in the perspective of, like, I think I've told a story before of the taxi driver that I had last year when I was going to work, and he was just explaining to me about how, like, in certain cultures, like specifically, he was a Nigerian man, and he was just saying about how he doesn't really know his wife like that, because it was more of just like they, you know, saw each other, you know, in Nigeria, and it was just like, oh yeah, you can be my wife, you know, you could be the mother of my kids, you know, and more of like, I wouldn't say it was an arranged marriage, but it was also something like that as well. Like, you don't really get to know each other first before you get married. And but he says he's aware of like how that was ridiculous and everything. So like even this year now, I think he said early this year that they're set that they're going traveling because their kids are grown now.
Yeah.
Sorry, their kids are grown now, so they're just gonna feck off and go travel. And he said he was gonna go get to know his wife properly, you know, because he goes that they were both young, and she just became a mother young, and he became a father young, and everything. It's just like after that, it was just like they're all about their kids and everything, so they never really got to know each other. So, but the thing that I didn't like with this guy, it just seemed like that wasn't really the case for him. It was more of like he didn't care to know much about his wife. He knew what he needed to know, which was maybe how can she be of benefit in his life. And that's probably why he married her, because these men didn't look like they were in their 60s or 70s, like as if they're from a different time. They weren't that old, but maybe I could give them like early 40s, I think. I can't remember really what they look like, but in my mind, I have the image of like early 40s or late 30s, I think. Anyways, so it's just kind of like, so you guys had a lot of opportunity to actually go out and date and pick who you wanted to be with and everything. So there's no excuses as to why you don't know who your wife is. Yeah. And how you feel. You're so grown. How do you not feel shame to open your mouth and say, I don't love my wife?
Yeah. The thing is, like, what it is now, I definitely understand now, is that a guy can be in his 40s and he's just never gonna change. He's never gonna grow ever. And then that's like how we were talking about, like, from the men that we see that every day, like, and we're surrounded, we hear how they speak. Like, you can just tell by that alone. Like, for me, like, I'm around like 40-year-old men as well, but they speak like men to me. And they still have humor and everything, like, but then there's other 40-year-old men, even older, that are just so stuck in their old ways. They're just, they're never ever gonna grow ever, and it's so unfortunate. And like, there is some guys I know that I always say to them, I always try to encourage them. I'm like, oh, like, when are you gonna, like, settle down and stuff? And it just doesn't seem to, like, ever be happening. And you see it, and it's actually so unfortunate. Like, it's great to have, like, it's great to have laughs and stuff, like, with guy friends, or even like guys that you're just having like a conversation with, like, just normal, or like we're sitting on a table, we're having banter. But there is, like, serious things as well, like, just even just to plant the seed of telling them, like, no, like, you have to, it's time to be serious. There's someone there that will love you. Like, you need to also love them. And helping them understand that. Because if they're in the mindset of, like, just turn up party, unseriousness all the time, that's how they grow to be like this man who just got married and doesn't know his wife and doesn't see any other way about that. Like, but sure, he'll probably easily be out in the club or whatever, out with his boys, just hanging out with his boys most of the time, like, just does not care about his woman. Like, so I think it's definitely as well, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, some people are still stubborn anyways, but it's also good to just like give that like wisdom advice here and there wherever you can, because sometimes some people are really lost, like, and they won't directly say it, but you can see it. Or even if you can't see it, sometimes it's just good to remind them that, you know, please just remember, we are getting older, you do have purpose, so, you know, like, find your partner, like, and be serious about it, and, you know, actually take them serious, you know, and just realize their importance as well. Like, gosh, like, she's still a person.
Yeah.
For him to talk about her like that,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Some of them just simply don't care.
Yeah, that's not nice. That's not nice. Like,
and it's just like, for me, it was just, it's actually a reality for maybe a lot of women. They're just with men who
just to be with them.
Yeah, to be with them,
or just to get married.
Yeah, some men are with women just to say that they're married.
Just to say that they're married.
It's probably, you know, fucking around on them.
Yeah.
Women's at home, you know, just doing the best she can, and they're just going off and doing the most disrespectful stuff to their relationship.
Yeah.
And it's just like, honestly, it's just insane to me how just too many stories, you know. It's funny to say that, like, every story might not be, you know, extreme or something like that, but I feel like every woman has a story of how a man has disrespected them, you know, on some level, and it's just like, it's like it's a rite of passage at this point before you find someone that is actually worthy of your love, you know.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting.
It is.
It's exhausting.
It really is.
I was rewatching Insecure. I don't know. Do you know Insecure? Anyway, it's this TV show that's written, produced, directed by Issa Rae.
Oh, that's where that song came from.
What song?
From Jasmine Sullivan.
How are you just gonna say that that's the way the song came from? What song are you referring to?
Do you know the one where she goes, "Why you gotta be so insecure"? Who? Jasmine Sullivan. I'll fully play you the song.
I don't know who that is.
Is it black people in it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like she wrote the song for that. Is there like a theme tune song for it? No.
Yeah.
Is it a black woman singing?
No, I think it's just a normal backing track. I don't think there's anyone on it.
Oh,
I actually can't remember.
Is it on HBO?
Yeah.
That's what the song is for.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not the theme song. Okay. It's probably played in the TV show.
Yeah. But because it literally says it there.
Yeah, no, that's the picture for it. So it was written for it, but it's not the theme song.
Okay. Bryson Tiller's on there.
I don't know. Honestly, I have terrible memory. It could be the theme song, and I probably just blocked it out somehow.
Yeah, I literally don't. I just know because of that.
I'm watching it on Netflix, so it might actually, you know, automatically skip it for me, but I don't think it is. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm watching it. Wait, Jasmine Sullivan. That's the one. I bust your windows out your bed.
Who you guys know about Jasmine Sullivan? Yeah.
I don't know the lyrics to anything. I bust the windows out. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, rewatching Insecure. I watched it when it was first coming out back then, so honestly it just feels like I'm watching a new TV show again. Obviously here and there things I'm like, okay, I remember watching this, but mostly I can't remember a lot of stuff. But anyways, also watching when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I'm just seeing the dynamic of Molly and what is Issa Rae's character? I don't remember. Anyway, we're gonna call it Issa Rae. Their friendship, it's just it's crazy seeing it in like in adult eyes, if that makes sense. I never knew how I don't know.
Molly, two women.
Yeah, they're two women. I never knew how Molly never respected herself. I just thought like, you know, she was sexually liberated and all that stuff. No, she didn't have respect for herself. I never knew how Issa Rae was very boy crazy. Like, these things are just coming to me as I'm watching it. Now I'm just like, damn, was it always like this?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Sometimes when you're older, when you're wiser, you actually...
Yeah.
Actually, when you're watching TV and watching stuff, you're like, you can actually learn stuff from these things.
Yeah.
There sort of thing. Like.
But anyways, one thing I was just going to say was that Molly, I'm only on season 1, and Molly was dating this guy called Jared, and the minute he said he wasn't in college, she was like, oh, you know, I don't like you anymore, kind of thing. Even though he was very nice to her compared to, because she was going on dates and all that stuff, and everyone was just bad, and she didn't like people. But the thing is, she was also pushing a lot of people away with her being so strong so fast. So like, be like second or third day, and she'd be looking for them to, like, you know, check in with her and all that stuff, like if they're going home or whatever from wherever they are. So she was coming on very strong, very fast. So that was a problem for a lot of the guys that she was dating. But anyway, this guy, you know, he was fine. He was good and everything, nice with her friends. But the minute she finds out that, like, he's in college, she's like, I don't want that. So she goes off and dates another guy who kind of had felt sorry for her because of how desperate she was coming on. So he kind of stayed, you know, and did this whole charade for her. Anyways, she realizes that, goes back to Jared fella. He does take her back, and then anyway they start dating again. They like each other, and then they were just having like a DMC talking and all that stuff, and then they're talking about their college days, and he goes that, oh, I think she was saying like, oh, how she slept with a professor and all that stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, he goes like, I remember when they went to a party, him and his friend got really drunk, and his friend sucked him off. Guy friends. So she's like taken aback by this and everything, and she's kind of like, oh, was this the one time? Like, was this numerous times? Did you enjoy it? And he was like, oh no, it was just the one time, that one day, and I knew it wasn't for me. It was just like, you know, just a drunken college thing. I think he said he was like 20. And she was like, oh, okay. You can see that she's clearly uncomfortable. And then she goes off and tells her friends, and they're like, so half of them are like, he's gay. The others are like, you know, it's just, you know, it was just an experience. He knows he only likes women now and all that stuff. So my question to you is that if a man told you that now, how are you feeling about it?
It depends on the circumstance.
Yeah.
Like, he said it was fun, basically. Fun. It was our fun.
It was like, how do you explain?
Was he laughing as he was saying it?
He was saying it like it was no big deal, you know? Like, it was just like, oh, something that he did. He was, you know, so-and-so age. Like, he was back in college. He was, you know, sexually liberated or whatever. And,
okay. Well, see, if he's saying that he was sexually liberated, then all right. Like,
yeah, it was more of like him saying that it was just a drunken mess, but he didn't see it as anything because he knows he's not gay.
Yeah. Just as long as, like, it wasn't a thing that he was, like, being taken advantage of or anything. Like, okay, that's fine.
Oh, she ends up like dumping him because she says she can't get past the fact that guy. So, anyways, yeah, that's the context.
It's a questionable thing. I think. At the end of the day, it depends where he's at right now. Where is he at right now? He's going to church.
I don't know.
Did he ask for deliverance for all those times?
I don't know.
See, for me, it just depends on that. If to him it was like, oh, I did that in the past, like, I'm trying to be serious now though. Like, I regret doing that and having those flings and stuff, like, then yeah, like, of course, you know, I'll look past that. If he wants to forget about that, and, you know, he goes to church and he's not trying to be like that, then okay. But if he's just saying it and he's just going about life, then you don't know yourself. Like, he still doesn't know himself to me. So I want a man who is secure, you know. See what I did there?
Yeah.
It shows cat inside.
Oh God.
I want a man who's secure in himself.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like if you are secure in yourself, you're confident in yourself, you'll know what you want, what you like, and you know, it doesn't matter about like your past. If you just, as long as you're focused on, you know, making it better, making it right for yourself, for your future, for your future family, that's all that matters. Like, it is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame her for her decision. But I would have to be emotionally intelligent about it as well. Like, so that's why I was like asking you questions. Like, did he like it? Is he just saying it because he's drunk and he's like letting out secrets? And he's
no, he was drunk when it happened.
Okay, yeah.
And like when they were just talking about it, it's like he just felt comfortable to say it to her.
Yeah, see that, like, that's a good thing. Like, so that even shows like, you know, that he's confident there.
You know,
but is he?
It wasn't a thing that he's taken to his grave because he knows himself that he isn't.
He's confident in his sexuality. Yeah. So see, that's an attractive thing too. But like, so did he say he would do it again?
No.
Okay.
Like, he said that was a one-time thing and it was one-off and it just happened that day. It's not like it was a continuous thing that kept happening.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the other person that did suck him off was gay.
Yeah, it was
because ain't no motherfucking way.
He's giving it. Ain't no way he's the one that's giving it.
Giving it, and you're gonna tell me you're straight afterwards. Yeah. No, you're either bi or you're gay. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think. I think I would obviously, you still have to, like, you know, see everything, how he's like, you know, how is he behaving in situations, or if it looks like he's still curious. So, but overall, like, yeah, I'd still if he's showing the right signs, then I'd still like be with him. What do you think? It's a no for you, isn't it?
I don't know how to explain it. It's more of just like, I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know, because I know it's a double standard, because women do lots of stuff with their, you know, with
That's
girls,
true, yeah.
and are completely straight, you know. And people will just be like, oh yeah, calm, you know, and they move past that. But when
why though? Why?
It's just because I don't know what it is. It's a double standard, and it's just the way things are. I have to say, like, it doesn't really make sense why that is, but it is what it is. But for a guy, I think it's just kind of, it's different, you know, like, you know, for you to have another man's dick in your mouth, yeah, no.
Yeah, but what if he gave as well, but he's just not saying?
Oh no, he never said that. He just the way they put it out there, he was just like, oh no, somebody else did it to me.
Yeah.
And that was it. So he just received it, you know.
Well, what if
you know, in prison that's kind of happens a lot.
I was literally just about to say that. What if, like, there's the guy you're talking to, he got out of prison, he changed his life, but he said he twapped a guy in prison. Would you still get with him?
I don't know, because I guess if it was him that was giving it was more of like, that guy was just a hole to him. Sorry. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But if I hear that he's receiving it, taking him back shots in prison.
So he was bent over.
He was bent over.
Interesting.
And that goes for if it was that goes if it was for like willingly or not. Sorry. Because it just shows that, like, so people saw you as weak and just took you.
Dang.
Sorry.
The weakest link in prison.
Yeah. I'm just Yeah, my bad.
Dang.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know. What about you? If it was like a prison thing, because you know how it is. Niggas can be in prison for like what, 10 years.
Nah, sorry, nah.
Come out. You wouldn't date someone that was in prison for 10 years even, yeah.
I could if he gives his life to Christ. But if he was,
some people get in a pickle, certain things happen.
Yeah, but if he was doing madness in jail,
like guy was the fucking ringleader of guy was running a brothel.
Sorry, it's just I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know, it's just dark or something.
Yeah
like it's just too it's also like it's obviously the same with like the other guy's situation, but like it's just a self-control thing. It's just like, bro, like I get it, like yeah, okay, you're there for like how many years, 10 years, whatever. You have your right hand like or left, whichever it is that you use. It's like you have that, like you're just being greedy now.
Because you're being greedy. That's funny.
No, you're being so greedy. Like now you're like, oh, you can't take it. Oh, you just go for whatever has a hole on it. Like that's not okay. See, that's like nah. I think when a guy just has no self-control, that's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's unattractive. Yeah, because it's like you can't like relax, hold yourself. Yeah. Like damn.
Speaking of disgusting, I saw this video of some bottle boys. So tell me why, yeah? One of his boys is pouring Jack Daniels on his hair.
Shampooing.
Shampoo. Because the guy's actually going like this, rubbing his hair. And the guy has like plaits as well. I was like, huh? Proper like he's rubbing in the club. No. If that's somebody's man,
that's embarrassing.
I'm so sorry.
Like, why are you actually shampooing your hair in Jack Daniels?
That's wild. That's so disgusting. That is like, so people embarrassing.
No composure when they go to the club.
No
decorum.
None at all.
No etiquette.
None at all.
Just go to the club and do whatever. Like honestly, because do you understand? That's alcohol. You're pouring
alcohol, bro,
in your hair. Your black hair. Something that is already, our hair is naturally always more drier than a white person's hair. You're just adding extra alcohol to dry it out.
How long is that going to take to wash? And like the plaits looked fresh. And the thing is as well, like when people drink alcohol, you can smell it off them. Yeah, like, that's them drinking it, like pouring it, purposely pouring the whole bottle on top of your head.
Smell like straight alcohol walking out that club.
No, like it's just.
Even when you said bottle boy to me, I thought you meant like the girls, like the bottle girls that come around with the sparklers.
Oh,
I thought it was a guy version of it, and I was just like, oh, I never really seen a guy doing it, but like okay. But then when you showed me the video, I was like, what is this?
Oh yeah, no. So this is the boys that have the tables and all that. Which I don't actually understand why people give a rat's about all that. Like, why does that matter?
Or them having a table.
Yeah. And like the thing is, people are actually so cringe in the club. The whole bottle boys thing is so cringe. It's so cringe. It's actually so so cringe. I know I haven't been to like a club in like how long, like an actual proper club like Club 22 or something like. But it's like just thinking back all that, it's like Crystal Basement. You spoke about Crystal Basement a few times, but wow, the whole bottle boy culture is just please leave it alone. Like, if you're chasing it, if you're trying to be that, if you are that guy, you're sad. You're just so sad. Sorry. Nah. Ugh. Biggest cringe.
Yeah. No, I actually think it's absolutely weird that he was doing that. I didn't see the purpose of it. Clearly he was drunk, because no one in their right mind is going to do that. But yeah. A big no.
Nah. So I saw this guy, his name is I think it's ZMM. I don't really know his actual name. But he's on TikTok anyways, and a lot of people like know him because he has like composite bonding. It doesn't really look great.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Because composite bonding should be the more natural one compared to like veneers or crowns.
Maybe he does actually just have crowns.
Oh,
okay. It's literally just his top teeth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So so there was like a video of him, when girls that do like the aesthetic, the Botox, the fillers and everything, they post their videos of their clients. So they posted him, and he was getting his filler done. It's called Hydro Boost. So I don't know exactly like what it is. I think you were saying it's like a hyaluronic acid, but it's like filled, used as a filler, so
something like that.
Yeah. And then people were roasting him in the comments, like,
because he's a guy that's straight that was doing it.
Yeah. And then people were like stitching it and they were not even holding back. They were just roasting him so badly. But I feel like at this stage, we shouldn't be surprised at the extent of like the feminine things that men are doing, that straight men are doing, like at this stage, pick your poison. Pick it, because like one way or another, like guys are doing feminine things. Not every guy, but a lot of guys are doing feminine things. If it's not that if they do their hair, if they do their nails, if they get facials, if they get their hair done, like one way or another, it is like where's the line, like where is the line? So at this stage, if the guys are getting fillers now or Hydro Boost, whatever it is, that's what it's gonna be now.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's not really that's lots of people, especially in the industry, they do a lot of work and all that stuff. So like, it's more of like, non-invasive plastic surgery when I think of it, I wouldn't go as far as, thinking too much about it,
Yeah.
I would say, like the people that are probably coming for him are still using fucking 6-in-1 body wash, face wash, armpit wash, bum wash, body wash, everything to wash their face at night, and that's it. Or maybe every 5 days when they remember to wash their face.
Oh my gosh!
And their face is scattered in pimples.
Yeah.
So, I'm never against a guy trying to make his face look, clear and all that stuff. I don't know what he was doing. It was to, I don't know. I need to see that video again.
Cheek fillers or something. It was Hydro Boost, but it was in his cheekbones.
That's a bit mad now. But anyways,
that's why I showed it to you. If it was like anything else, like if it was in his forehead or something, I wouldn't just like whatever. But
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he looks nice with it. I don't know. To each their own. And just at this point, everybody is doing whatever the hell they want. For me, I personally wouldn't like that. Wouldn't fuck with that if I was his girlfriend or something like that. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, how are you and me booking for the same appointments?
Well, how are you booking for the same the appointment that I was just looking at and didn't actually book?
So,
bruh.
No, yeah, that's not for me personally, but I'm definitely here for a guy having a good skincare routine and looking after his skin now.
Yeah, we all love that. We appreciate that. And nails and a clean guy, the clean guys.
Because it's more of like no, don't get me wrong. There's men who have higher cheekbones, but I feel like that whole filler cheekbone look is more of like a feminine look. So, I don't know if that's what he wants.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, guys, it's been another week.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And just please make sure to keep tuning in, subscribe and share it with your family, even with your dog. Just watch it, right? But yeah,
your dog is crazy, but anyway, do so. It's been real, guys. Yeah. Thank you for keeping up with us.
Yes.
And just say goodbye to the natural hair. You won't see it next week. Sorry.
First and last.
All right, guys. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.